I was just looking through the photos and kind of fun reminiscing sometimes. Hi Gonzo, how you doing today? I saw that you posted another video the on the post traumatic. I'm doing great today. I have to agree. I mean, I didn't watch your video yet, but I have to agree. I believe that is a very large cause for suicides. Yeah, when I watch it, I'll definitely do that. Seem to have the shakes pretty bad today. It is sad. It's very sad. It seems like suicide is getting worse from all different kinds of levels, different reasons. Hi, Brian. Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just, I don't know, more or less dragging my wagon today, but yeah, I'm fine. So, what has YouTube done this time, Brian? Nothing much. Nothing much. Kind of in a standstill today, trying to decide what I want to do for the rest of my day after I do this live stream. I live close to a McDonald's and I was thinking about vlogging it, seeing how many steps it takes for me to get to it. And if I went, I'd get me a mocha. It is. It's very quiet today. Hubby just left for work and my cat climbed up into the windowsill. Hi, Rita. Hi, Michael. I'm doing all right today. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. So let's see. YouTube won't let your channel sign out. Only can remove the account. And you're sick of their. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, Brian. I don't. Might not entirely be YouTube, though. Might have something to do with your Wi-Fi connection too. Like how that sometimes you're buffering when you're doing your live streams. Maybe it's got a lot to do with that. Who knows? Oh, I wouldn't be going there to eat anything. I would only go like to just maybe just get me a mocha. I like their cafe mocha. Shit, I haven't ate McDonald's in a long time. I really haven't. Last time I did, I had myself some chicken nuggets. I love their chicken nuggets. But that was a couple months ago. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Brian. I know. I'll tell you that drop your disappointing friends. Yeah. I'm not going to fight you about it. If you want to quit it, then quit it, you know. You might regret it later, though. Not being able to communicate with everybody that you've gotten to know. Me and Grandpa. I know Grandpa would miss you, too. That's right. Go find Michael. He does good videos with those drones. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, my head's all jerked today. I hate it when it goes crazy like this. It's hard for me to control it anyway. Some days it's worse though. Kind of makes me dizzy when it does it. That would be cool. That would. How would you use a drone to make an intro though? What would you do with it? Yeah, it's always good for us to support one another, give shout outs, and encourage others to check one out. It's a really good thing. Oh, that would. That would really be nice. Now that would be a great thing to film. I was thinking about doing a kind of an exploring this morning. I didn't get up early enough. Yeah, I mean, you could kind of add a few different things to your channel using a drone while talking about keto and stuff. Yeah, Michael fixes drones too. Just gave him one because a motor, he replaced all the motors on it and he gave it a test flight and it worked awesome. I'm afraid I'd probably crash and burn a drone if I was to get one. I'm not too coordinated like that. You already see me trying to do an RC vehicle. You're trying to get it to do something. I'm not that coordinated. I can't drive an RC car. So no, I wouldn't do very good with a drone either. I'd probably crash it in the trees. I'd have to have a really big open field to even fly one. Hello. Well, this I'm. Now, what would work very well for him, Michael? America in itself is a mess, but like I said, this American girl's doing pretty good right now, so. Of course, I'm just like 1 millionth of a toe. Yep. Tossing and turning is what she's doing. She's all in an uproar. Mother Nature is somewhat angry, I do believe. Thank you, United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Gonzo. Good night, United Kingdom. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, UK. If you didn't see it, Gonzo, Michael gave a description of the top notch of a good drone. Does good video. Well, what's wrong with your other one? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you read that or not. Hello. Hey, Ronnie. Is there isn't any adjusting it either, is there? Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of drones out there. Oh, wow. Yeah, it sounds to me like the spectrum's going out on it. Definitely time to get another television. The way these new TVs are, you can't fix them. I miss the older ones where you could switch the color out, where you could play around with it and make it work. Just can't do that with these new TVs. Well, if it's so, then it gave you good time, I'm sure. Time to let it give up the ghost, I guess. What, your old one or the new one that you're wanting to get? Hi, Phoebe. How you doing today? Oh, the new one, okay. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm putting your name down in case I don't have you, because I'm not sure if I do. Awesome. Glad to know that. Now, I'd mentioned for if their coffee got a coffee or a tea on them. I've only got water on me. I decided not to drink any coffee. My stomach is kind of burning, so I don't need the acid. Yeah, I kind of picture like all of us fireplace having a good. Kind of like maybe in a very large lodge or something. Everybody just gathered around, sitting and drinking hot cocoa or coffee or tea, having a great conversation. This is really, it's good to get onto live streams that's got really good people on it, where you can meet new people, check out what content they've got on their channel, and if you enjoy their content, get to subscribe to them, support them, and everything. It's pretty good to get to meet new people on live streams. I enjoy it. Some live streams have got a large crowd though, and it's kind of hard to get in there to get to know anybody. So I try to watch the ones that's got a smaller amount of people. That way it's easier that way. Mm-hmm. There was, I was stuck in just the 2-digit subs. I was stuck there. I wasn't getting anybody. And I went onto one live stream, and I ended up with over 10 new subscriptions that night by the time I got off that live stream. It was a great experience. All right, Gonzo, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be sure and watch your video on the suicidal PTSD. But yeah, live streams, they're good. And you get to know the person themselves who's on the live stream. You get to know them a little more. Get to know if they're quiet, active, talkative. So it's really a good thing. I love you too, Gonzo. You're welcome. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't join anymore because the people's becoming very popular, and it's an awesome thing. I would never ditch anybody doing a live stream because, you know, they're getting their time, their view time, and they're making friends, and they're helping support others in the meanwhile. So it's a good thing. Live streaming is good. People, they're really gaining ground doing them. It's a good experience, especially when a good conversation gets started. You've got yourself a good little crowd, and you've got a good conversation rolling. Investing in contacts. These glasses drive me nuts. I'm just wondering how they would do that because I wear bifocals. How would they make bifocal type contacts? I've got this phone on LTE, but it's kind of choppy. Reminds me of an old camera on a laptop. Just hope it doesn't cut out and it keeps streaming. So what subject does anyone want to talk about? I'm open for any subject. I started this with no subject in mind. Who else does live streaming on here? I read that I've got 3 people now. Who else does live streaming? I agree. I agree, Fifi. Um, you do? Well, I've got your name written down. I'm going to check you out. So hopefully I'll be able to catch some of your live streams. Hi, Boston gal. Oh, I see, Brian. Well, I hate that, man. I do. I hate that. Nobody needs to have trouble. So you haven't done any live streaming as of yet, Boston gal? It's an experience. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. I do. I enjoy it. And it really adds a whole lot for the view time. Now my channel isn't about live streaming though. Now you need to give it a shot sometime if you don't mind. Just give it a shot one day and see how you feel about it. Well, are you going to give in to him, Brian? I don't gather you to be a critter, buddy. If that's what their problem is, that they see talent and they want people to quit, then are you going to do what they want you to? No, actually, I have never even done a haul. I've never ever done a haul. Well, shucks it. All right, Brian. If you think that's what you really want to do, buddy, just make sure that you give Grandpa the notice and give him a chance to be able to share email with you. That way me and him can keep contact with you. Grandpa's going to be mighty upset. Yeah, but CF is still doing strong. He's still doing great. He's moving on. I may do that. I just may do that, Boston. I know a whole lot of people does the hauls. Um, the live streaming. Oh, and the coffee, the acid reflux. I've actually also got like a caffeine sensitivity, so I switched to decaf, but there's still so much acid in the coffee, so I'm only able to drink. Call came in. Sorry, guys. There was an interruption. A call came in, but it wasn't anybody that I knew. I need to disable that call in on this video phone anyway. But yeah, I can't drink coffee like that. Now I wanted me a cup today, but it seems like I can't get my stomach to quit burning at all. I even had me a bowl of cereal with milk. And I don't want to take a Tums, so I don't know. But yeah, a haul. Me and my husband both. It doesn't tear your stomach up. Some people it doesn't. But I suffer acid reflux anyway. And I was doing Nexium for it, but Nexium messes with my kidneys really bad. So I'm having to, well, that's great. I'm having to kind of watch what I eat so I don't have to take Nexium. Well, thank you for the head up. Um, I hate to say this, Brian. I mean, I'm rooting you on, man. I might, like, come on and give you a thumbs up and leave. I don't know if I want to hear all that foul language. I love you, dude, but I don't like the language. But I can understand you being frustrated with YouTube and wanting to quit. I really can. A lot of people, they feel like they're being done wrong and they're stopping, they're quitting. And I hate that. I'm gonna miss you. I know that we can continue emailing, but I'm gonna miss your videos and stuff. Hey, Tesla. I'm doing great. I know, Brian. You've got enough that you're having to deal with on your plate anyway. And I can really understand. I mean, I could encourage you to stay on, because I would love to see you stay on. Thank you, Tesla. I would love to see you stay on. Well, I hate that you're still having trouble, Brian. I do. But like I said, I would love for you to stay on. But you know how I feel about it. You know how I feel about you staying. Quite a few people feel the same way. So, it's a decision that you have to make, though. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows what's really going on behind the curtains on YouTube? I think there's a lot more things going on than what a lot of us think, what we know. But are you still on here, Tesla? I'm wondering how many people does live streams. I mean, it's not the subject that I had for this, because today it was just going to sit and talk. Boston Gal, maybe you could do a live stream doing a haul. Have people openly tell you what they think about what you bought, what they think about your deals and stuff. I mean, instead of just showing it all out and talking about what the product is, how much it costed, where you got it and stuff, just live stream it, and that way people interact with you about it. That that kind of make it creative, you know. Add a little. Well, if that's fine, places to explore anyway, are you? Changing the subject matter, Brian. How's your UTI doing? Are you feeling better? Same to you, Fifi. I'm going to be checking out your channel. I've got you written down, so I'm going to be checking you out after I'm done here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, do you? I thought so. I thought so. I know my buddy some. When you start getting a little upset like that, I have a feeling that you've drunk a little. But you know what? When somebody's drunk or when they've been drinking, what's been on their mind and heart actually comes out. So that tells me that you've really got a whole lot of anger about YouTube. I still hope that your UTI clears up though, man. I do. It's a miserable thing. I never considered you to be a liar anyway, Brian, even when you're sober. But then I don't know you that much. I don't know if you're, but I definitely know that you don't lie when you're drunk. I've never known a drunk liar, except for them to lie that they haven't been drinking. Everything else just pours out. What do you like about the Dollar Tree? Good. Good. That's nice to know, Brian. That's something else now that I know about you. I don't like liars either. I used to be a liar when I was a child, and Mom soaked that right out of my mouth enough that eventually I decided it wasn't worth lying, and after that I started telling the truth. Now I won't even begin to lie. I hate it. Plus, my ex-husband lied to me all of our marriage years. I despised it. So yeah, I don't like liars. And I hate being lied to. But what do you like about the Dollar Tree? There's a few things that I really like getting at the Dollar Tree. I haven't done a good Dollar Tree shopping in a while though. I need to do that. There's one not very far from here. I almost could walk to it. Almost. There's a certain nail polish that they real good. Yeah. Ooh. When I actually, and sometimes like a cheap bottle of Motrin or something. I know that there's not very many in the bottle, but I haven't done the dog a good while. Real good. It never fails every time I find myself some kind of. Oh, well, I don't watch Candace anyway, Brian. I've only watched like two of her videos. And you had admitted to me quite some time ago that you had a problem with drinking. So, that was something you shared with me personally. I never gathered any information from anybody else about you. Anything that I know, it's what you've shared with me. I don't look at you as a drunk. Okay, Brian, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. And now it's just little old me according to the counter. Hello? Okay. So, anyway, for anybody who manages to come on, at least if I'm talking, you might decide to stay. Um, so, yeah, live streaming is good. It's good to go onto people's live streams and to interact with others that's on there. You get to know people and get friends, and it's a good thing. It's also a good thing to find people on their vlogs, watch vlogs, get to know people that way too. It, it's important for us to support one another, but we don't want to do sub for sub. If we're going to support somebody, we need to watch their channel. We need to be a part, make friends with them, watch their content, leave comments and likes, and really be supportive. Sometimes, for me personally, sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough with what I put out. And I tried to put content out that people will enjoy. I try. Because I know that there's different types of audiences out there. Different kinds of people likes different kind of content. And I try to put out very good, friendly content that's interesting to people. Videos that people want to watch. I don't have anything like teach somebody what to do. Hi, Judy. So glad you're here, sister. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing today? But yeah, last night, well, no, this morning, my husband told me that maybe I could do a video on how-tos. And I told him, I said, I don't have anything to show how to. I mean, I can do all kinds of things, but it's things that everybody can do. I don't have any extraordinary skill that I can teach. Um, I know a little bit about crochet, but not enough to teach somebody. When it comes to my painting, I tell what I'm doing, what technique I'm using, what brush, what color. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Judy. I greatly appreciate it. I do. Today's kind of been a slow day. I've had a few people come in and we had a decent conversation. But yeah, the main idea for my entire channel is to do the great walks, to show off different parks and attractions. But seeing that there's only one car, and I rely on my husband to take me out of county because I'm in a state I don't know. So I rely on him to take me where I need to go to do those videos. So in a way, even though my channel is about the great walks, on the whole part it's more like everything. It's kind of splashed. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish people would watch more of my paintings because I thought my paintings would take off. Hi, Chris. So glad to see you here, buddy. I do. I wish people would watch the painting videos more. And I know they're long, and it's hard to keep the attention like that. I know that. And I tried to edit as much as possible without completely cutting stuff out. So I shortened the time on it. And I thought for sure that that would be a flying miracle. But I don't know, maybe not so many people are into the painting. Or it could be like Mom said, because Mom is one of my subs. She said that she's kind of tired of the mountains, so maybe I need to come up with different scenery. I do mountains very well, though. Do you? I know a lot of people who does. To be honest, I do too. I tried to watch the longer videos, and if they catch my interest, I do. I watch them to the end. But if they don't catch my interest very well, I do good to hold on to 5 minutes, honestly. And when I'm checking somebody out, I try to find the shorter video. That way, at least I can give them a fair chance to watch them, see how they are. But if I try to watch somebody that I don't know, that I don't know what their content is, and all they are is long ones, that doesn't help very much. But there's some people who gives very long videos that keeps my attention, and I'm able to watch it to the end. But yeah, I don't know what to do about my painting videos. I know if I would talk less while painting, I could cut out more video. And I already cut out a whole lot of my talking, little short stories and stuff that I might give. What kind of weather have you got today? Is it hot and humid again? Hazy. That's just as bad. Hazy is pretty hot too. Hazy is uncomfortable. Now I'm wanting to do another video today after I do this live stream. So what should I do? Should I start a coloring page, or do a painting, or just a simple vlog? I don't even know if Brian is on here, Judy. He said he was getting upset that he was going to go, so I don't know if he's on right now or not. He might be just sitting there silent watching, which is fine too. But yeah, I'm wanting to put out a regular video today. Yeah, I know he said that he was going to get off because he was getting upset, so I kind of figured he did. I might start a painting. No, no, you haven't missed anything, Chris. Not a thing. Today, there's no specific subject. It's just, I'm kind of picking and grabbing at different things, and we're having small conversations here and there, different people. We've talked a little bit about live streams and coffee with acid reflux and stuff like that. Talked a little bit about drones. So we haven't really had too much of a conversation going on. Just little bits and pieces. So what has anybody's day been up to? Well, if you've got the video, then you know. Or have you done the video yet? And these glasses are driving me nuts. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I know what I do on my channel. Hey, Troy. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a quiet day. I'm kind of in a solemn mood today, but I'm all right. Awesome. Well, that's good, Chris. It's good for you to do your research. That way you've got material to work with. He had mentioned about missing my streaming yesterday, and he said that he like try to catch the next one. So, and I did give a heads up on it, so I'm going to try to give him some time to hit it. I notice a lot of times people finds that I had a live stream later and they wish that they had made it. So I'm going to try to hold off and see if people can join. Any new videos coming up for you, Troy? Going to be doing another live stream or anything soon? Yeah, I tell you what, he's a good person to tell. Oh, that's all right, Troy. That's okay. I'm just tickled for when you can make it, man. Which brings me to my question. My husband was looking, and he noticed that you hadn't commented on any of my videos for a while. So he looked see if you was subscribed to me, and he said it looked like that you wasn't subscribed to me anymore. Yeah. Well, I hope to be able to catch you when you do your next one. The last time you done one, it was so late, and I was tired. Wow, Chris. Yeah, it's good that you're doing your research on that. Anyway, it looked like you wasn't subscribed to me, but if you wasn't subscribed to me, you wouldn't be able to find that I'm doing a live stream. Well, good. I don't know, YouTube is like they're screwing around or something. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I know here lately it's been like, what do you mean who? Why are you asking who, Chris? Anyway, the last few times I haven't been notified that somebody commented on one of my videos, and then I find that somebody had, and like it was several hours. So I don't know what's up with that. And other people, they're not even getting notified of when a video's being put out or a live stream or anything. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with notifications. Oh, that's okay, Troy. It's the same way with me, buddy. I've got so many subs. I'm subscribed to so many people, and I try to catch them, but it's impossible to watch everybody. So I've kind of cleared out a few of the caches, and the ones that I do watch, I've kept, and the ones that I've never bothered to watch or haven't been able to catch, I've gone on ahead and removed them. Oh, wow, that is so awesome. Man, you flew into that. Last time I saw you was still pretty low on the count. That is so terrific, Troy. I'm tickled about that. Great job. I love seeing people's channel grow. It's awesome. Yeah. I mean, that is awesome. How you doing with your view time? Are you close to being able to be monetized, or you still got quite a few to go on that? Oh. Hey, still, you've done it. You've crossed that line. I'm so tickled about that. When was the last time you watched Ruthie D? She seems to be staying at a standstill around 4:30 right now. Oh. Well, hey. You got one milestone crossed, enough for you to cross the other. And I was watching her faithful forward to them. I've gotten so many much now. I'm trying to at least catch her once or twice a week, and I feel like I'm cheating her by doing that. But I'm not wanting to stop watching her because she's good. I don't know, something about seeing her with that cup of coffee and oh Chewy. Love that dog. But yeah, I'm not wanting to completely forsake her. Yeah. I watched her leaving her dad's house. I watched that one. And I watched hers from yesterday. I kind of left her alone though while she was on her vacay visiting her dad. I didn't want to bother her with that. Even though she is pretty faithful to do it every day, I didn't want to bother her with her visitation. She stays so busy herself. I wish that she could join in on the live stream. And she's lucky to be able to do her own video. Good. I wouldn't be able to either. I wouldn't have anything to say. So she does awesome about that. And I guess where she stays so busy, she's able to. I mean, she doesn't have an idle day in her life. The only time she was idle was when she was recovering from the gallstone, from the gallbladder removal. But yeah, she's actually got content, so you know. But yeah, I couldn't vlog every day like that. And people would get so bored watching me. I tried doing a vlog every day on my cat, just a simple 2-minute video. People stopped watching. Nobody wants to watch a cat either. Maybe I should borrow Chewy for a while. Get some boostings in my channel. I'll hire Chewy for a week. Yeah. I'd even thought about doing some cooking vlogs, but the only thing that I had to cook that people don't on a normal basis is my stroganoff. Everybody does meatloaf and spaghetti. Is it too much for me to show there? I done pretty good with my stroganoff though. People enjoyed that one. But I'm into doing painting. Good, Chris. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're here. I do a painting, but that's on occasion. Because once again, you'd have to think of something new to paint every day. And as much as I enjoy painting, I don't necessarily have a fresh scene to paint all the time. So I'm going to have to think of some fresh things to do about painting. And then, of course, I've got my big mouth on Thursdays. I'm trying to fill in the gaps where I don't do my great walks every day. All right, thank you so much for stopping in, Troy. Hi, Mercury Fireball. I'm glad that you stopped in. How you doing? All right. Well, I'm glad that you managed to stop in anyway after work. You know, that's all right. Now, we met yesterday on Melanie Hind, didn't we? I believe it was on Melanie Hind. That's what I thought. I'm always meeting new people through different people's live streams. Yeah, I watched him eat that elk protein stick too. I've tried elk burger. It's actually a dry meat. It's not very juicy at all. It's a hamburger. I mean, it's got the taste of a hamburger, but it's not juicy like a hamburger. It's dry. If there's anybody on here that you spot Mercury that you don't know, feel free to check them out. I always like to encourage people to check one another out when they come on my live streams, if there's people that you don't know. All right, what are you having for dinner? Might give me an idea. Sounds all right. Got lost in history, huh? What was you finding out about history, Chris? Are you on a keto, Mercury? Are you doing keto? You too. Thank you so much for stopping in, Mercury. All right, then. You go for it. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Enjoy your hamburger and hot dog. Oh, wow. That's pretty old. Yep, sure does. It's really old. It's really old. That's interesting, though. Forgive me, y'all, for being silent. Don't have any real subject at this second. Wow. You know, it's amazing how that some things outlast other things. You can go into a town and you can see like the old original establishments and how that they're still standing, and some of them even still in operation compared to the newer buildings and operations that's up. You know, though, some things are actually so much of a historical figure in a town that they won't. They won't blow something like that up. I mean, if it's really a historical building or whatnot, have really good history to it, towns like to hold on to that. My baby girl's over there in the corner, good asleep. She's stretched out, sleeping heavy. Oh, really? But they didn't do that. Wow. It could have a lot to do with the historical significance then. I'm going to run this until this is about 2 hours long. That way there's a chance for other people to stop by if they do. I want to give everybody a chance to stop by who keeps saying later that I live streamed and didn't make it. And I'm hoping that everybody has a fair chance to stop in who's going to. Even if they just stop in and say hi, that's something. Yeah. Where I used to live in Kentucky, they had put a community center up and they had old photographs. And it was fascinating to see how the county used to look before it became more established. I mean, they had pictures of back when it was still dirt road and set up for wagons, which the county is kind of, it's not so modern anyway. It's behind on its times. So it's probably like the last place to start having automobiles drive through. Hi, Amy. How you doing? I was just telling Chris Peck that I was going to leave this open as long as possible to give other people a chance to come in. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, yeah, so. And who knows? Kylie might actually join. He might actually come on. He said that he was hoping to be able to catch me, so. He gives very good tips. He really does. He's good with his stuff. So hopefully Kylie will be able to jump in too. Allow some people to come in, give them a chance, because so many times they catch that I had finally, that I held a live stream, but they wasn't able to make it. They didn't find it in time. So I'm going to try to leave this open long enough. Right? Right? You know, if you want, Chris, you could find his latest video. I think the last one he done was at the diner. You could go on that one and tell him a little bit about the brewery and ask a question to him. I'm sure he'll respond. And on this live stream, that is. Cheesecake, yeah. Mm-mm. If it's done right, it's good stuff. could see without my glasses, I'd take them off. I prefer doing videos without them anyway. But I need them in order to read what's on the chat. Hello, Asaph. How are you? Oh, well, that's okay. I've only got water myself, so you're good. I don't know of anybody who's got coffee and tea with them right now. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, you got the good stuff. I was going to say make sure that you have your drink, but I didn't want anybody to get the wrong idea. Oh, well, between his personal life and YouTube, he's just kind of, he's on the angry side today, Chris. He goes through this. He's a roller coaster. He goes through this. What am I talking about? We're just kind of skipping subjects today. I didn't have any specific subject to talk about, so we're just kind of picking up here and there whatever's took up. But yeah, I didn't want to encourage anybody to have anything other, so coffee and tea is fine. Actually, I just got in the mail today a Christian adult coloring book, and I started the first page on it. But I am thinking about starting another live stream on a coloring page, because that was an awesome activity to get all of you viewers involved on. Hello, young queen. Well, for me, Texas, I have got, I've got 10 till 6. So, doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Well, oh, all right. Oh, well, that's awesome. What other side? What part of the world do you live in? I see people coming all the time from all around the world. It's awesome. Hey, Grandpa. So good to see you, man. How you doing today, sir? So, seeing that, like, I'm doing pretty good, Grandpa. Thanks for asking. So, Asaph, you like to watch people color. That's pretty cool, because on Amy 69 that I'm thinking about starting another live stream on another page. I had just got done doing a live stream where all of my viewers got to join in and help me pick the colors for certain segments of the page. And that's what I'm going to be doing that again. That I ended up having a great result with that. People enjoyed it and the picture came out awesome. So I'm going to be doing that again. Just kind of contemplating of when. Oh, well, good. Well, if I know that, yeah, that is beautiful, Amy. That is absolutely beautiful. It's sea life, isn't it? It's what it looked like, sea life. Well, that'd be awesome, Chris. I mean, you need to put content out anyway so that people knows that you're there. You need to keep putting stuff out, even if it's vlogs. Okay, okay. The coloring books, I do a live stream like what I'm doing right now. I do a live stream where people gets on and they help me color. Cool. I think it's beautiful. I do. I think it's beautiful. I tell you what, Asaph, just be watching for me to do another live stream, and I will have written on it, come color with me, and you can watch and join and help me pick colors, the color on it. Is the smoke still bad? Where Chris lives in Washington, he's experiencing all the smoke that's going up in Northern California and areas. Let's say it does. Say it smells real bad. Hi, Eldon. How are you today? Oh, okay. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you doing today, Eldon? Nothing much, just different subject matter. We're just around. I'm doing pretty good today. Oh, is it, Chris? Right now, Chris Peck, the journeys of Chris Peck in Washington, he's talking about the fires that's going on in Northern California, and the smoke is really bad. Oh, we're not talking about any particular subject today. We're just yakking. Oh, wow. That's pretty thick. That's pretty bad when you could taste it too. No specific subject that we're talking. We're just whatever subject pops up. We kind of talk about that. He's got a lot of smoke going on in his state, in Washington State from California. There's a lot of fires going on right now in California. It's pretty bad. And we're getting them to. And he's talking about smell it and taste it. He can smell and taste the smoke. It's really bad there where he lives. I'd say it's coming at a lot of people, Chris, not just at you. I'd say it's hitting a lot of people. Imagine how unbearable it is for those in California. Sure. What would you like to talk about, Eldon? No, it's definitely not healthy. Definitely not healthy. So what would you like to talk about, Eldon? Religion? Are you Christian or do you serve another kind of God? Neither? I'm a Christian myself. I follow Jesus Christ. What do you think about watching people color, Eldon? What, Christianity or religion? I asked, what do you think about watching people color? What, Christianity? No, it is real. It's not something in the head. A lot of religions are, but not Christianity. It's real. What part? Yeah, what, did you try Christianity or a certain kind of religion when you was a child? What? You woke up to it. The smoke, you woke up to the smoke? Oh, the Holy Spirit. Now I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, and He's real too. That's not in the head. Wow. Is there any place that you can go to, Chris, where you can get away from it? Where you can escape it? Wow. I hate that for you, buddy. I hate for you to be in there like that. For you to be smelling that and stuff. Hard. I see. Well, honestly, I love talking about my Lord. I love talking about the Holy Spirit. I love talking about Jesus Christ and the Father. I love talking about Christianity. I like sharing about how good He is, how wonderful He is. I love sharing the things that He has done for me personally in my life. And I like praying for people. I love praying for people. Questions that you've got to share. I'd love to talk to you about it. To me, the Holy Spirit is very real. He's not in my head. He is very real. What, because people don't believe? Yeah. I get great joy out of the Lord. It is sad. People they don't want to believe in something that's more true. I don't know, maybe they think it's too good to be true, or maybe they see things happen that they think is His fault and it's not. So much misunderstanding. If people would really seriously get to know the Father, though, they would come to understand, and then they would love Him more. They would want Him. See? He's the same God everywhere. He's the same Lord everywhere. It's not just on my side. It's not just on your side. He's the same everywhere. So why is it hard for people to understand that? Hmm. To some people, He's nothing, but to everybody, He's everything. If people would just know that, if they would understand that. Oh, are you, Amy? Someday people will see Eldon. Someday people's eyes will be completely opened. And a lot of people will be sorry for what they missed, and others will rejoice because of what they had. But someday people will see. They'll understand. They'll know. Hmm. I've often said that the Bible makes a very good mirror. Causes you to stop and think a lot about yourself. At least it does me. Yes, yes. And you know, God won't argue his case. He already did. When his son died on the cross, he argued his case. A lot of books can. A lot of books can do that. A lot of them can. But I think the Bible does it best. So when is the concert going on, Amy? Are you still on here, Grandpa? Do I still have you, Chris? Well, it's coming up fast on you then. Who all do I have on here yet? Alright. That's my grandpa. I've heard of Cheap Trick, but I thought they were a fake group. I only heard of them on a TV show. I thought they were a fake group. Shows you what I know about stuff like that. I don't know that kind of stuff. What's Luna doing right now, Grandpa? Yeah, I know you like Def Leppard. You've mentioned the group quite often. What's Luna into? That's what Miss Catherine Ashes is doing right now. I guess it's time for the pets to be sleeping. I'm not going to be doing anything tomorrow. Oh, cool. Well, that's neat. Being able to get tickets to go. That's awesome. I've only been to 2 concerts. Hey, Chris. So you're still here? I'm glad to hear that. Glad to see that. Um, I'm not going to be doing anything tomorrow, so that means I should be able to catch your live stream tomorrow, Grandpa, at 6. Um, this Thursday, after I do Big Mouth, I might start a live stream on coloring another page. A lot of people has told me that they would like to do that again, so I think Thursday after Big Mouth, I'll start another coloring page. Yeah, hopefully there won't be any buffering this time. No sound defects and buffering. I would love to be able to catch somebody's trouble. That one last Tuesday, I couldn't understand anything that she was saying, and I was trying to catch it. That one was hard. Right. Was there storm last Tuesday? Was there storm? I know storm seems to knock out a whole lot of stuff. Makes it rough to do anything. Wow. It definitely did mess up that streaming. Nobody could understand anything. For me, I don't think well, we don't have enough storm for me to find out if it interferes. I think I might do a vlog today. Kind of been thinking about what I'd talk about on the vlog. I'm wanting to put more video content out. I just gotta know what to put out there. Hoping maybe that I get even more traffic in. Exploring with CF had mentioned that he would like to catch me on my next stream, and I told him that it would be around 4:30 today. So hopefully he'll be able to make it in. Might be the brights in here too. I'm hoping. Trying to leave this open so that people's got a chance to jump in. All right, Amy. Thank you so much for stopping in. I am so silent airtime, guys, really. Some streams it seems like conversation just keeps on rolling, and then other streams that like there's a struggle to get the subject matter. But I'm open for any subject. All right, Amy, I'll be watching for you. So, what's for dinner today, Grandpa? Sounds good. You always have a variety of food. More or less, I'm kind of stuck on so-so. I've been trying to think of new things to eat. Me and my husband, we've got a one track mind. We get the same thing every time we go shopping. And I would like to have some different kind of foods for a change. Oh, sorry. What weather have you got today, Grandpa? It's pretty hot here. Hot enough to cause the AC to work overtime. Well, that sounds good. A little bit of a reprieve there. We probably won't start seeing it drop a little bit until around September here, maybe October. I mean, still won't be extremely hot. It'll stay like in the 90s and upper 80s, right now, like east to over 100. You really don't see too much cool weather, but when it hits, it's also rainy. When it gets cold here, it gets rainy as well, which makes it worse. I'm going to tell you right now, Grandpa. Yep, just you and I. We've gone down this road before. Brian, on his new channel, is doing a live stream, and he gave me a warning that he was pretty angry and there was going to be a lot of cussing on it. He's talking about quitting YouTube again, the channels. To actually do it this time too. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to try to fight him about it, encourage him so many times to stay on. But if he with it, then there ain't no use trying to push him to stay on. But I've got his email address, and on occasion, me and also, I told him that you and I would miss him pretty bad if he quits. So I don't know if he's really going to or not, but he said that he was going to announce that he was quitting on his live stream. He said he started drinking again today instead of letting that UTI clear up. And of course, we know he gets pretty angry when he's drunk. So I don't know what he's going to be doing. Yeah, he does. He mostly seems like he wants to quit though when he's been drinking. Yesterday, I dreamed and he seemed humble, very quiet and humble, and then today he was spitting. I hate that for him. I hate that he's so troubled like that. But I know when I see him talking like that, more than likely he's been drinking. I would like to see him, but if he's not videos, if he's not happy doing YouTube, then, I just hate to see somebody give up. And he's doing good. His channel is growing. But he's not really putting much video out there on it, so who knows how long it will grow. I mean, you gotta put out content to grow. So I don't know. He's angry today though. He just wanted to simply sign out, and I guess YouTube wouldn't let him sign out, and that paid him off. So kind of afraid that he might end up drinking himself to death, Grandpa. I'm really worried about him. Sometimes the way he talks, it's almost dangerous. He has said before, I think, that he'd be able to stay where he's at, alive, talking like people would find him dead there or something. That is so awesome, Grandpa. Not very far at all. But you'll see it tomorrow. But you'll see 500 tomorrow. Watch and see. But you'll do it. I'm lacking 39 of seeing 400. Oh, that happens. That happens. But yeah, I bet you'll see it tomorrow. I do. I believe that you'll see it tomorrow. I think you will. Especially if Redneck does another live and you catch him. I bet you will. I bet you'll catch him. Do you get very many new subs live streams, Grandpa? Last two live streams I've done, I have gained 1 sub each. Well, who knows though? Maybe on some of them you will get one. Most of the time, I do not get a new sub. Most on my live streams, I don't. But the last two I actually did. I got one each. That kind of tickled me. But one thing I can guarantee, when people comes onto my live streams, they get new subs. So it's not all a loss. Everybody gets somebody. Great thing. Yeah, it's same here. When I go on anybody else's live stream, I always end up getting at least one new person. I did a live stream on Melanie's yesterday, Melanie Hahn, and I ended up getting two new subs. Melanie was sick this weekend. She really, really felt bad, but she made it to work today. She looked like she was feeling better today. I didn't ask her how she was feeling. She didn't actually do a live stream this morning. She just done a regular vlog, but she was running fever and everything during the weekend. I felt bad for her. And she tried to do a live stream while feeling bad. Yeah, I'm coming up on the 2 hour mark, Grandpa. So I'm going to go on ahead and close this one out. I gave everybody a chance to come on who would. Apparently they either didn't get notification or they're just too busy to come in. I will see you next Saturday, sir. And I'll try my best to be sure to catch you tomorrow on yours. So, I love you, Grandpa. You have a good day. Give Luna a hug for me.